Chapter 345 is finally out, and we start off with the chapter with a quick flashback of Asta and Ichika is talking to Ryu as Ryu informed that the enemy has arrived in the lands of the rising suns and he needs Ichika and the rest of the Ryuzen to go ahead and battle them, but telling Asta that wait, we're going to need you later on in this fight. So as of right now, your training still continues. So Asta was just like, but I want to go ahead and fight. But Ryu was like, trust me, we're going to make you do the training. And then after you're done with the training, you're going to continue on with this fight. So Asta was just like, all right. So then we focus back on Asta as he's fighting against one of the 7 Ryuzen. And at this time, Asta is getting his ass whooped because this Ryuzen, he is very powerful and he is showing Asta no mercy at this point, which was a good call from Ryu to tell Asta that you need to continue on with this training because Asta hasn't fully mastered Zeten. And on top of that, Asta still have the doubts because those doubts still didn't go away. We thought that he did, and he even said it in a few chapters ago, the chapter that he was able enough to disintegrate that bamboo stick when he was first starting his training. But unfortunately, those doubts were still lingering on. And on top of that, Ryu knows who's the enemy that's invading against the lands of the rising suns, which is Sister Lily, which is someone that Asta really cares about. So as of this moment, Asta is not in the capacity to go on ahead and actually do battle. So he still needs to do this training and overcome the doubts that he has in this chapter, because we see while he is training with the Ryuzen, he wants to go ahead and battle against the Paladins and assist his fellow comrades. But he trusts Ryu so much in his judgment that he's like, look, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this fight and this training with you. But I can see why Ryu actually have a good liking, because even though Asta is continuously getting dragged and slammed and beat up, he's still putting up a fight. He's still showing animosity. He's still showing like dedication and everything else. But Ryu kind of realized like, yeah, you have all of these great qualities and a great fighter, but you're hesitant. The way how you're moving your katana, the way how you're just slow with your techniques, and how you're just don't want to go on ahead and attack in an instant, you're not going to get that far, which is why Ryu told Asta that, hey, you still need to do this training, because Asta still has that issue that he had when he first fought against Ichika, that he needs to relax and needs to stop overthinking what his next attack is going to be. As the Ryuzen tells him that the difference between you and me is that there's nothing in my existence in my katana can't cut. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's in front of me, I will cut it without failure. I am the strongest because of that belief. And as he swings his katana on Asta, Asta was able to block it, but the aftershock behind Asta was able to destroy a whole bunch of stairs and pillars behind him. The power that this Ryuzen was able to display was 100% incredible. And it was unbelievable because he was not playing any games at all. Like, he was not capping like how he was strong. Even though Asta was able to block his attack, it still showcased how strong he is, because he was able to put damages on the area behind Asta. But we also see another Ryuzen as well, and he's there and he's playing with his guitar. And he says that he wanted to help Ryu and lend him the power, but he also is there and instructed by Ryu to make sure that Asta continue on with his training. And so he's just continuously just watching the fight while he's just playing his guitar. And at this moment in time, Asta starts to realize that he has been capping throughout this whole time. And he was like, yeah, he's right. I have been hesitant. I couldn't protect Sister Lily. I was beaten by Lucius. I couldn't even beat Ichika. I even thought that I couldn't be strong anymore. On top of that, the way that I am now, I can't even become the Wizard King. But then Asta is trying to find a solution, and he finds the motivation on why he needs to get rid of these hesitations, because he says, and then I thought of if I was him, he would have protected Sister Lily. If I was him, he might not have lost. He became a Grand Magic Knight before me, and he's gotten a lot stronger than me. So as of this moment, it seems like Asta, he's just like, all right, like I have not been on the same level as my rival. And it seems like as of this moment, Asta realized that and visualized that if he was all of this situation of him protecting Sister Lily and him not getting beaten by Lucius would not happen if he was because has already reached so many levels above him to the point that it's just 100% ridiculous at this point. So Asta's just like, I need to be able enough to be on his level, especially after like having these doubts, the hesitation, overthinking these things. I need to be like someone like I need to be someone like Ichika, I need to be someone like the Ryuzen, as they all have been saying. So Asta, he goes on ahead and he just stares, and it seems like Asta is ready to take this seriously, because the Ryuzen says that I am the strongest that is there, and I will take you on for you. So go on and let it go all out, you fool. As Asta's like eyes starts to get intense. But then the battle shifted to the Paladins and the other Ryuzens, as we can see that one of the members is being shy and intimidating, and she is saying that this is the end. We're going to die. We're all going to die in a miserable life. And then we see Sister Lily was just saying that, oh, you poor thing. At the very least, I will make it painless for you. And then Ichika is just looking at this girl like, girl, like, why are you acting all scary and shy for all of a sudden? You better go on ahead and start fighting. And so the girl's just automatically drawn her sword, and this hoe just turned into a different being, because the girl went from shy to scared to all of a sudden this woman who is ready for all blood, all the smoke. This girl just went full insane. And as of this moment, it was kind of like this Jekyll and Hyde. And she said that I'm going to spill your blood all over. That is a total 180 from how she was just like, oh, we're all going to die. We're all going to die in this miserable land. This is going to be our last day, to all of a sudden, I'm going to spill all of your blood all over. It's just very, very weird. So as of this moment, we see Sister Lily. She's shocked as well. She's just like, what the hell is going on? Because she says, my, you're quite the vulgar one. And the chapter ends as we see a stunned Sister Lily, because she got cut. One of her horns and her cheeks got cut from the blade from this girl's attack. But other than that, this is how the chapter ends, as we go on ahead and we see that the Ryuzen already began battle against. And hopefully we are able to see the outcome of that battle, because it's going to be a lot interesting to see how they're able to hold off against the Paladins. But we already know in the beginning of the chapter that Ryu stated to Asta that we're going to need you later on. So we all know that Asta, he's going to be in this fight once he finished with his training. But all of this is going down in this chapter. Let me know down in this comment section how you guys feel about this chapter. Tell me your thoughts, your opinions. Tell me if you guys think of anything differently than what I just said in this review. Just let me know down in the comment section. And if you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the motto, man. And hope you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out here. Peace.